Welcome back, my friends, for another fun video. Today I'm going to take you outside and I'm going to show you how I turned all this range scrap into these ingots right here. So here we are with about 22 pounds of range scrap. We're melting her down and seeing what we can make out of it. We can hold about 12 ingots out of this, and they are roughly 2 or 3 pounds a piece. So we're going to fill it up probably at least once and see what we can do here. It's been a few more minutes and we have some liquid on the bottom, so it's only a matter of time until we have it all. So we are almost fully liquefied here, but we can start shoveling out some of these jackets and sifting them out. But I'm going to kind of push all the debris to one side and then work out of the little pool here to make sure I don't get anything that's not melted. So we'll just shake these out. I drop them in a pile, and eventually I'll throw those out once they cool down. So we're just about cleaned up here, but it's never going to be perfect, and I'm always going to flux it again once I get it into the pot. So I'm just going to keep what I can off to the side. And we're going to start pouring a couple ingots here into our muffin tin. So we missed all the fun parts, but here is our yield. This is all the scrap copper, and this is the dirt out of it. There is, of course, a little bit of lead in there we lost, but you know, it's gonna be okay. Again, these are gonna be roughly 2 to 2.5 pounds each, so 7 good ones. This is about 3/4 full there, but we're gonna fire it up again and melt down the second pile. I think this is about 18 pounds of scrap. And once we're done, we will check our final yield and see how we did. And we're back with our second pot here, another 20-ish pounds of range scrap. And I'll get back with you here in a minute. We got a pretty good melt going on here. Time to skim off some more. And we have to hurry because there's some inclement weather coming in. That just kind of popped up on the radar, so we're gonna try and hurry this along here. Sorry for the awesome camera work. We're just double fisting it here. I got a ladle in one hand and a phone in the other. And sorry if there's any crappy audio from the wind and no microphone and all that, but we're just hanging out here playing with some molten steel. And by steel I mean lead. Yeah, this is cleaning up real nice. Here's all of our jackets from the last batch and this one. So now we're getting down to the finer material, so I'm gonna have to switch from my little basket strainer to a different spoon we've got. Here's our next grade, and we'll just let it, okay, yep, we're already past that one. And we just scoop the dirt right off of the top. And the molten lead will run through. And we collect the dirt. Once I get most of this, we'll give it a flux here with some wax. Let it do its thing. And if we have a little spillage of lead, it's not the end of the world. Okay, we've fluxed with some candle wax. We still have some more floating around, but we'll flux again once we're in the pot. So no big deal there. Time to fill some ingots. I know some of you more experienced guys are like, holy crap, your melt is dirty. But yes, I know. I'm trying to beat the weather here. And again, we're going to be fluxing it in the pot before we're actually pouring any bullets. So this is sort of a race against the clock here to not have rain end up in our giant melt and explode everywhere. So stand by. So we got a nice rainbow in the background, and I am hoping that the rain does not come this way. But there we are with another 6.5, 7 ingots. They are, again, yeah, kind of dirty, but we can clean that up no problem once we're actually at the pot casting. So I'm gonna wait for these to cool, and we'll get inside and weigh everything and see what our total yield was for the day. And here is all of our jackets and slag and dirt. I would say that this is not 10 pounds. It looks like a lot, but the jackets, that's really thin copper material, so it doesn't hold a lot of weight. We're just waiting for these to cool off, and then we'll head inside and get a weight on them. Time to try the ingot flip. And there you go. They're still a little hot, but they'll cool down faster out of the tray. So there we go, looking pretty good. So here we are back in the dummy round compound. Everything is cooled down. We've had dinner. We got a nice clean shower, and let's see what our final yield was here on the range scrap. So we started with the first batch was a roughly 22 pounds of scrap. The second, roughly 18 pounds. So we saw all the jackets we took out of it. Let's see what we get here from roughly 40 pounds of range scrap. Got a few more here. Beautiful. 75% yield. I will freaking take that, brother. There we have it. 15 brand stinking new ingots. Fresh range scrap ready to turn into some delicious bullets. And I know this wasn't very detailed as far as the how-to side of it, but a couple of you guys were wondering sort of my process and if you could see part of that. So here is what I was able to get for you with my limited camera abilities. I didn't feel like dragging all the gear out there and all that stuff, so thanks for putting up with me. Here you have it, 30.6 pounds out of 40 pounds of range scrap. Thanks again for watching, folks. We will see you in the next video. Have a good one.